Greetings, fellow Octopathians. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Wellspring quest time! As promised, let's go speak with Captain Bale. So we meet again, and well met indeed. Captain, please, this is no time for talking. God's teeth, man, would you insist that I don't even greet a former comrade? There's still such a thing as common decency. I'm very sorry, but the captain is a frightfully busy man. We are nearing the changing of the guard. If you can wait a little while, there should be more time to speak soon. I have a very old friend, you see, a man named Donovan, who serves the Church of the Flame as a bishop. I've not heard word from him as of late, though. First I was not concerned, but he has always been regular in his correspondence. Until now. Yeah. Donovan's condition. Yeah, that's right, I scrutinized him or something, didn't I? Off screen. I'll more on that later, but just so you know, Bale, his daughter did get kidnapped and I kinda had to fix that. I'd hoped I'd be seeing you again. Do you have good news to report to me? Or ill? I see. So Donovan is still in good health. And his daughter is 7 already. I did not realize that a bishop's work could leave him so busy. But then, Donovan was always a single-minded man. I suppose it's nearly a decade now since I first met him. I was a mere mercenary in those days, wandering various lands in search of work. I met Donovan only a short time after he met his wife. They were dark days. His wife was kidnapped in the early days of their marriage, you see. And I was captured by the Knights Ardent, who had mistaken me for the villain. I was nothing but a wandering vagrant. I had no one to vouch for me, no way to prove my innocence. I thought I'd be hanged till dead. But I was fortunate that Lord Woodward, the head of the Knights Ardent, and Donovan both believed me innocent. It was only thanks to their firm belief that the true criminal was found. Been a long time since I last thought of those days. I certainly never would have imagined then that I might one day be standing here in such a position of authority. I may miss the freedom at times, but I do feel that the work I'm doing now is worth doing. But still, that does not mean that I never look back to the past and long for those days. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. I stand here today because of where I was in all my yesterdays. They have served their purpose. Captain's badge. Okay. That is bonus XP from battle. Cool. Alright. I'll have to bear that in mind because I'll have to do some grinding eventually. Okay, are there any other new NPCs here? I do not believe so. I dare say our business here is done already. Yep, we're done here already. Okay. Alright, continue along the path to Stoneguard. Maybe if we're fortunate, this will be over and we'll be done with the roundup here. It says there's a quest here. It looks like it's from Dominic. Yep, it is Dominic. No, it's Russell! Okay, what's he doing here? Lauded as a child prodigy, this former scholar at the Royal Academy unfortunately lost his genius as he grew older. After learning from Cyrus what it truly means to be a scholar, he has dedicated his life to making books in order to atone for his crime. I never thought Russell would get out of jail.
Ah.
Yes, can I help you? There's Dominic. Russell, have you found the 3rd volume of the Mountaineer's Journey? Yes, in fact I have up to volume 4. Good, then I'll get to work on volume 3. In the meantime, could you get started on the 4th tome over there? But of course, Dominic. My life has been very different since being arrested for stealing that tome. After I was released, I had no place to go, and eventually drifted to this town. I'm now learning about manuscripts from Dominic. He's taken me as his apprentice. I can't find work as a scholar, but there's not really much I can do otherwise. Thankfully, Dominic picked me up, despite the fact that I reeked of liquor and hopelessness. I've dedicated myself to being his apprentice. I won't make the foolish mistakes I did in the past. Someday I hope to write my own books and donate them to libraries the world over. That's why we're currently researching the histories of the land, but we're still lacking information on certain locations. I'd love to look into it myself, but I've got enough work from Dominic to keep me busy for days. Russell's Repentance. Someday it is it. Oh, where, you ask? The woodlands, the frostlands, and the clifflands. Woodlands, frostlands, clifflands. So, I presume Dominic is here somewhere? Oh, who are you? Oh, it's Natalia! Though she lives a comfortable life in Stonegard with the money from her late husband, she often feels lonely without it. She wants to help others and will go out of her way to lend a hand to those in need. What's in your pocket? The crystal helmet. Thank you! There's Archibald the Crusher. There's Tobias. Alright, let's check the upper area here.
Hello.
Who do you think you are? Woodlands, Clifflands, Frostlands. Can't say I can deal with that right this second. Well, move on to Goldshore, I guess, for now. This is the last town on our tour. Oh, yeah, there's Marlene. What's down here? There's the two girls that I helped during Alpha in Chapter 2. There's the bridge Lay Man used to be at. I guess head to the Manor District for now. See if anyone's new. Oh, there's the guy that's like, I have an army of bandits at my disposal. Eh? Oh, apparently I've met you before. There's Daniel. There's the guy who took the Leviathan egg. Whoa, hi, who are you? Erudite Graybeard. Charmed by the words of a famous adventurer in his youth, he embarked on a journey of his own. He gained many friends and overcame many difficulties along the road, and has nothing but the fondest memories of those days. Do you know of the adventurer Dupont? A great man he was, set out across the sea and discovered a new continent. Just before he left, he declared, My name is Dupone, and I set forth to tread the lands that no other has. That's the same words Layman spoke before he left. Good
day.
Good day. No quest? Okay. Goldshore apparently doesn't have one for me. I would like to scrutinize Donovan, though. Real quick. This is how I got his condition, by the way, but just so I have it on screen here. Bishop charged with looking after the town's cathedral, whose ancestors were also servants of the Sacred Flame. He decided to become a priest when visiting Flame's Grace with his father. His wife shares his faith, and together they have a daughter. And here's the daughter. No, that's Daniel. I'm sorry. Where's his daughter then? Oh, it must have been the girl outside, the one outside I said was Daniel, and it's not Daniel. Oops. Well, that wraps up the side quest tour then. I mean, I picked up every one of them. Let's take a look at our journal here. Alright, I need to take the exclamation points off so that I can see them more easily. So let's review what I have here in the log. So, Tharatio... I found his mother at one point, but I don't know where Professor Bastet is. There's the guy that says, I'm looking for Legends of Dragons. Star of the stage. The guy says, my star fencer is run off. Could you please go find him? Wayward son. The mother said that her son was a lily-livered ass and it would amount to nothing, but she wants me to find him now. King Kaleem, I want to put on a series of plays. I need help for that. The Adventuring Life Servant. His lordship has gone a-wandering in search of adventure. I do wish he'd return home, or at least someone to have keep him safe. Alaic. Yeah, some bandits stole the ingredients to Susanna's medicine. Princess Mary, her tutorship is foundered in the harbor. She wants you to find Professor Paul. Ali wants you to find Cat Clamor, which he gave no hint as to where you find it. Ariana again. She's looking for employment. And Russell's Repentance. He's looking for histories of the land, but he's still lacking information on certain locations. Now, I would like to check my knowledge real quick, because I wonder if I already have some of this knowledge. There's Dragon of the Clifflands. Dragon of the Frostlands is right there. So I have Dragon of the Clifflands, Dragon of the Frostlands. The other one was looking for about a Dragon of the Dragon of the Highlands, so I can actually satisfy that quest. Yeah, I was like, I needed to review my knowledge because I didn't remember what all I had. So the guy who wants to know about dragons, actually, I can talk to him now. So, here you are, sir. You truly did it! You were able to collect tales of the noble dragons? Please, tell me what you've learned. Amazing! The dragon of the Clifflands brought down by a single man. And that man took on the dragon with no more than his bow and his loyal wolf companion. It may be that man was one of the beast tamers in the Darkwood. How utterly fascinating. I suppose next would be the dragon of the Frostlands. A dragon that lives deep in the forest where rare herbs flourish. I killed that one. It is true that a forest would probably provide a good source of foodstuffs, even in the heavy snows of the Frostlands. Perhaps it even chose to live in such a place so that it might prey on the animals that come to seek those herbs. Finally, the dragon of the Highlands, a dragon said to be capable of speech. It is like something out of a fairy tale. Yet there are legends of dragon eggs being hatched by men, young within raised by humans. Kaya, mother of dragons. And of course there are the legends that claim the dragons once lived alongside the gods and were able to use magic. But they earned themselves the wrath of the gods, and the gods left them little more than dumb beasts, or so the tale goes. Such stories have long persisted, but perhaps that is because there's some truth to them. I thank you. You have gathered a wealth of invaluable information. Dragons are rare in our modern world. We should at least try to record all that we can about them in case they disappear entirely. The legends and anecdotes that you've collected for me will be a great aid in drafting my book. Thank you very much. I find my hand itching for a quill. I cannot wait to get started at once. The Dragon's Scarf. Restores SP after... Oh, I already have one. Alright, so that quest is satisfied. What other... Okay, so what other knowledge do I have that will satisfy other quest lines? See, these are out of order. Oh, I'm sorry, these are valuables, I'm sorry. Test... Sorry, I'm looking at these really carefully. Nothing there regarding Russell's quest. You know, actually out of curiosity, the bandits that took Susanna's medicine ingredients, I didn't find them in the woodlands outside Victor's Hollow, but they could be out here in the Still Snow Wilds. Somewhere. It could be out here.
Day for battle.
What are these?
My turn.
Portly penguins? Good day, I'm leaving? Victor's Hollow Trail. Looked like it... Yeah, there was no one here when I looked earlier. What about the Swarky Trail? Hold on, I have a quest marker. Hold here. There be a quest marker down here. Huh? Impresario. Oh, why hello, I didn't expect to see you again. The troop is all doing fine, though we do still miss Kit. We'd been hoping to carry on down this route, but there's a fearsome monster up ahead, we've heard. A traveling swordsman passed by not long ago. Once we told him the rumors, he said he would defeat it. But he's not returned. I do hope he's alright. Forgive me, I was not equal to the task. It's Alphas! Are you alright, man? What a frightful wound! Someone fetch bandages at once! Please do not trouble yourself on my behalf. You there! You know one another? Indeed, this stranger was my greatest friend when my heart was broken by the cruel woman Lyblac. Responsible for bringing me to the lovely Flora, my true love and other half. It seems that fate continues to guide us, bringing the two of us to meet once more. I feel the same. For all that you've helped us in the past, I hope we might ask your help one more time. Do you think you could defeat for us the monster that keeps us from traveling the road? I would also be glad to leave the task to one as able as you. The monster is a fearsome one, but I know your strength. If even you cannot defeat the monster, I don't know who would be able to. Alphas and the Impresario. So Kit and Lyblac's quest lines have converged here.
Indeed.
If the monster remains there, a great many travelers might lose their lives. I hope you'll be able to do something about it. The monster is by no means an average foe. Approach it with care, and keep yourself safe. Oh! Hi, giant tiger of doom and death. Arrgh. Oh, it's an upgraded Venom Tooth Tiger. The Azure Eyed Tiger. Shackle Foe. Oh, that was a fairly light hit. 33. Oh, come. Oh.
Well then.
Oh, please.
Have this.
This will be over in one turn.
No! Windhill fights with us!
Why am I missing? Why am I missing? Fine, Ventus Saltaire.
My turn. What's yours?
Plum Basket.
I'll do my best.
The Peacock Strut.
How about you?
My turn.
Collect money.
I'll take that.
8,000 leaves.
What is the logical course of action?
Ventus Saltaire.
Thus ends your lesson.
Look at Therion. 1 XP away. You did it! Well done, good warrior. I expected no less of you. Astounding. You're even stronger than I knew. You took the very words from my mouth. My friend, you put my skill with a blade to shame. Seems I still have far to go. I shall put myself to training at once. I remain grateful for your aid in this fight. Thank you from me and the troop as well. You've done us a great favor. Oh yes, and I meant to tell you before, we did get a letter from Kit after he left. He is headed now to a place where he is to meet the woman who knew of his father. Are you speaking of a common acquaintance? What a coincidence. I've also heard rumors on the wind that the Lady Lyblac is off to meet her perfect man. It seems she was headed for the land once known as the Kingdom of Hornburg. Is this fate toying with us? Coincidence? I suppose stranger things have happened. 10,000 leaves. What's going on here?
It's like this.
Our kid has set off for the abandoned ruin in the fallen kingdom of Hornburg according to his letter. I hope you'll find what he seeks. You can now fast travel to the ruins of Hornburg. You've now begun the tale of At Journey's End. Kid is set off for the abandoned ruins. I wonder what he hopes to find there. Oh my. Look. That's the final... I think that's where the final dungeon is. We're here. This is the end of the game. Okay. I'm going to Everhold. We're here. The end of the game's here. Let's save. I mean, I was on a totally different quest doing something else, and I find this. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, I don't think I'm ready for the final dungeon. I'd heard warnings about the final dungeon. I'd heard about it. And it's apparently a very brutal dungeon. There's some who've been able to set up their skills just right, so they could do it in the 60s apparently. But if you're not in the 60s, it seems like I've seen recommendations you probably need to be like in the mid to high 70s for your entire party. So I think I have a lot of grinding ahead of me before I go any further. But yeah, so I'd say this is where our side questing comes to an end for now. I think that next time you see me, it'll be doing the last dungeon. Or at least going to Ruins of Hornburg, where I think it is where it is. So yeah, I need to grind. I got a lot to do. So I gotta get to work. So I'll leave things here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.